Good morning to all. In this video, we will try to understand the basics of composition of functions. What is composition? The word composition comes from the Latin word meaning put together. So here, I will give some live examples to make you understand composition of functions. Suppose a family wants to purchase a cloth. They go to a retail shop, Reliance Trends. They purchase the cloth. While coming out, the manager of the shop calls them and gives them two coupons. Flat 100 rupees off, flat 50% off. And he says them that they have to use this coupon within this month and they have to purchase cloth of rupees 1000. So the family, they want to use both the coupons. They go to the Reliance Trend retail shop once again the same week. So their investment now is 1000 rupees as per the condition given by the manager. They have to purchase a cloth of rupees 1000. Now case 1. After purchasing the cloth for rupees 1000, they can first use coupon 1, then coupon 2 in the billing section. Okay. In this case, what is the amount they have to pay? Case 2, if they use coupon 2 first, then coupon 1, what is the amount of money they have to pay in the billing section? Okay. So we have two cases, case 1 and case 2. In case 1, the customer shows coupon 1 first, then uses coupon 2. In case 2, the same customer uses coupon 2 first, then coupon 1. So in both cases, what is the amount he has to pay after using both the coupons? That is the question. Suppose the customer goes for case 1. He uses coupon 1 first, then coupon 2. So initial investment is 1000 rupees. He purchases cloth for rupees 1000. Then he uses coupon number 1, flat 50% off. Therefore, it is equal to 0.5 into x equal to 0.5 into 1000 rupees equal to 500. Now the amount what he has to pay after using coupon 1 is 500 rupees. After that, if he uses the coupon number 2, so 500 minus 100 equal to 400. Coupon 2 is what? Get flat 100 rupees off. Therefore, the amount now is reduced to 400. So the customer has to pay 400 rupees now in the billing section. Now you can see a chain reaction here. Initial input, he uses the coupon 1, then uses coupon 2, he has to pay now 400 rupees. This is a chain reaction. Correct? Now we will see what is the amount paid by the customer if he takes case 2. He uses coupon 2 first, then uses coupon 1. Initial cost 1000 rupees. After using coupon 2, he has to pay x minus 100, 1000 minus 100 equal to 900 rupees. In addition, if he uses coupon 1, he gets discount of 50%. Therefore, he has to pay 0.5 into 900 equal to 450. So the customer pays 450. You can see the chain reaction here. Initial amount to 900. Then again after using coupon 2, he has to pay 450. Okay. You can see the chain reaction here. Case 1 and case 2. I have shown both cases 1 and 2. In case 1, if the customer uses coupon 1 first and then coupon 2, he has to pay 400. In case 2, if the customer uses coupon 2 first, then coupon 1, he has to pay 450. Now I will try to explain case 1 in terms of functions. Input is 1000, x is equal to 1000. After using coupon 1, output is 500. So for the input 1000, the output is 500. Therefore, for any input, if I have an output, it is a function. Therefore, there is a function between x and y. The function is given as f. Again, 500 rupees is the input for the coupon number 2. So after using coupon 2, the output is 400. Therefore, for input 500, the output is 400. Therefore, again, for any input, if there is an output, there is a function between two sets. Therefore, we have a function between y and z. This function is called as g. Therefore, overall, if you go for composite putting together, we have a function between x and z. It is given as g of f. So first we apply function f, then we apply function g. So it is called as g of f. Now we will see the case 2, how to apply the function here. So again, investment x is equal to 1000, input is 1000. We use coupon 2, therefore output is 900. Again, for every input there is an output, therefore there is a function between x and y. The function is given as g. Again, for input equal to 900 rupees, for coupon number 1, the output is 450. Therefore again, between y and z we have a function. This is called as f. Now overall, if you putting together, there is a function between x and z. So it is called as f of g. We apply first function g, then apply function f. So it is called as f of g. Now I will try to explain you case 1 in terms of mathematical expressions. Initial cost x is equal to 1000. Y equal to f of x is equal to 0.5 into x equal to 0.5x. The cost after using coupon 1. Z is equal to g of y equal to y minus 100. The cost after using coupon 2. Now g of f of x is equal to g of f of x is equal to g of f of x is known. It is equal to 0.5x. So replace f of x with 0.5x. Therefore g of f of x is equal to g of 0.5x. Now we know g of y equal to y minus 100. So wherever y is there, replace with 0.5x. Therefore g of 0.5x equal to 0.5x minus 100. So g of f of x is equal to 0.5x minus 100. Therefore g of f of x is equal to 0.5 into 1000. X is equal to 1000. Therefore 0.5 into 1000 minus 100 equal to 500 minus 100 is equal to 400. We get the cost what we have to pay. Now here we had two functions f and g. We have put together both the functions and try to find what is the final output. Okay, g of f of x equal to 400. Now I'll try to explain you case 2 in terms of mathematical expressions. Initial cost x is equal to 1000. Y equal to g of x is equal to x minus 100. After using coupon 2, the cost is x minus 100. Z is equal to f of y equal to 0.5y. The cost after using coupon 1. Now f of g of x is equal to f of g of x is equal to f of g of x is known. It is equal to x minus 100. So replace g of x with x minus 100. Therefore f of g of x is equal to f of x minus 100. Now we know f of y equal to 0.5y. Wherever y is there, replace with x minus 100. Therefore f of x minus 100 equal to 0.5 into x minus 100. Now the expression f of g of x is equal to 0.5 into x minus 100. Therefore f of g of x is equal to 0.5 into x is equal to 1000. Therefore 0.5 into 1000 minus 100 equal to 0.5 into 900 equal to 450. Now we have tried to put together two functions g and f. In that case the amount to be paid is 450. Now I will show you some more examples. Now here in set a car driver depresses the accelerator pedal. It controls the flow of fuel. So therefore a function is there between the car driver depressing the accelerator pedal and the fuel flow. Now because the fuel flow is changing, definitely it will influence the speed of the car. Therefore between set B and set C there is a function g. Now overall if you put together, there is a function between set A and set C. It is g of f of x. Here we apply function f first, then function g. Next example, suppose in set A, students appeared for 10th board exam. So each student will have a roll number, set B. So a function is there between student and a roll number, function f. For every roll number there will be another code number given to each roll number. Therefore there is another function between set B and code number. The function is g. Put together, if you see, every student will have a code number. Okay, so if I put together both the functions f and g, it is g of f of x, where we apply function f first, then function g. Now here we say take three sets a, b and c. Suppose there is a function between a and b and c. then we say it is g of f of a, where function f is applied first, then function g is applied. Now if I take three sets x, y and z, there's a function between x and y and z separately. If I put together, it is called as g of f of x, where we apply function f first, then g. Now here again we have three sets of elements here, x, y and z, three sets are there. If there is a function between x and y, it is g, and y and z is f. Then the overall function put together, it is f of g of x, where we apply function g first, then f. So overall, the composition f of g of two functions f and g is the function formed by applying first the function g and then the function f. In other words, to apply f of g to an input x, you perform the following two steps. We can write the composition as f of g of x equal to f of g of x. We can explain this further with the concept that a function is a process. If f and g are two functions, then the composition g of f of x is formed in two steps. Subdivision 1, feed an input say x to f. Subdivision 2, feed the output f of x to g to get g of f of x and call it g of f of x. Thank you. Watch next video 1.10, identifying the graphs of linear, quadratic, cubic and reciprocal functions, page number 29.